You guys, before we get into surviving 20 days as the Demogorgon in Dinosaur Simulator, I just want to say, smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications. It'd mean the world to me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out, yo. I apologize for not uploading as much, but we're back at it again. In this video, I'm going to be surviving as the Demogorgon in Dinosaur Simulator, a vicious, insanely fast, and most bleed damaged dinosaur in this entire game. There is hackers, there are cozies left and right, and there is me slaughtering packs as the Demogorgon. So if you guys watch this entire video, it is well worth the watch. And I'll be back with more videos the following week. On day one, I was already in the face of danger. Pitch black terrors, Spinosauruses, the list goes on. There was too much for me to handle at the moment. I knew that I had to stay quite far away from these predators. They could kill me at any moment, but the purpose I had in this video was to be as aggressive as possible, because the amount of bleed damage that you can do is actually very threatening for any other dinosaur. Not only was the land packed with deadly creatures, the ocean held far more dangers. Luckily, the Demogorgon could go on both land and water, so I was very flexible at this very point. But I had to still be careful, as there was an illuminating light coming from my skin, coming from the Demogorgon. I knew that I wasn't really camouflaged, and this video was actually going to be extremely difficult for me to survive. The daytime would be where I could hunt the most, as the light that illuminates off me was not really visible, but at nighttime I was like a spotlight in a nightless field. I could be killed by anything at any moment. But the good thing about this was I just had to be present. I knew that if I was comfortable while being uncomfortable, that these dinosaurs would just let me slide, like I was a part of their family. As the land grew with deadlier creatures, I was feeding off their hatchlings, their eggs, and I decided to be more devious. Attacked this albino terror, but I had to retreat. Like, I was just being sneaky, but it's all I could do at this current moment. There was no other way I could survive in any fight. These creatures were deadly. Keep on watching, though the start is very sneaky in how I approach attacks, it slowly gets better and better. The more I grow, the more bleed damage I get, the more health, the more damage, the more kills I get. I slowly develop into a unkillable beast. So I hope you guys do enjoy this video. It is an absolute banger, and the further the video goes on, the better the content is. Believe me, as I jumped into the water, there was an evil creature, a crocodile that is very rare. I think it's a blackadile. It just destroyed a skeleton dinosaur, and it was coming for me, so I had to get out there as fast as possible. I reached the juvenile stage, and I was only going to get stronger and stronger. I just had to take battles that I could actually win and not lose. Later in day 4, not only was the land conquered, the water conquered, but the air was now conquered. A wyvern scouted the area. My illuminating light was not helping me. It was only gonna get deadlier from here on. As I avoided the land, I got to see the ocean progress with more horrors. The more I stayed here, the deadlier it got. There was creatures killing each other. There was blood flowing through the water. Only more creatures came in, and I can't imagine what the land was like. So I just watched and admired the battles and the beauty that came from it. I wanted to see for myself how bad this was going to be, how difficult this would be for me to survive, and it sure was. Everywhere was a sight of danger. Day 5, make sure you look very closely. I got in my first proper battle against Tyrannosaurus Rex plushie. It was back and forth, constant blood coming out from both of us. I was in a lot of bleed, but I knew that I was doing a lot of bleed damage to him. But I had to back off, and it's out of nowhere, a Solar Bringer Megaphore, and one of the biggest creatures flew out of the water. I got lucky, I admit that. I managed to escape, but I needed to find a source of protein. I needed to recover the wounds that I just luckily got out of. That battle could have ended this video. If you're new around here, I do a raw streak with these videos. If I died, the video is done for, so I have to play strategically. It's a very good series, and I have plenty more videos. You can watch the playlist after this video. But yeah, I decided to kill a Tyrannosaurus Rex in the water and feast off it. And this was just the beginning of many more kills after this. I was fueled to kill anything. Day 6, more horrors awaited. There was a kaiju Quetzal in the air, a galactic Barosaurus to my right, who actually combat slugs because it couldn't handle the smoke, and an Irritator like myself, who attacked me, so I knew I had to get out of here. Not only was there was a Solar Bringer Megavore searching the depths of the water, so I knew I wasn't safe. As more and more creatures grew across the server, I knew I wasn't just the only threat, there was plenty more. I was just growing to become one. They were already the danger. I saw the galactic Barosaurus once again, so I decided to run at it. Full force. I knew that it was the one that combat logged before, so I was expecting it to combat log, and I was sure right. When I went in the water, I knew there was a Solar Bringer Megavore right behind me. So I immediately went into the Godzilla lair. I've shown this location in a previous video, and in my honest opinion, I think it is the best place in the entire game to grow your dinosaurs. As you'll see, it is so perfect. There is food, there is water, there's protection from other dinosaurs. There is everything you need in this one cave. And now, it is just a matter of time for me to become adult. For me to destroy everything in sight. On day 8, I was adult. I became strong. Bleed damage, health, and damage wise. A Sarcosuchus had flew down from the depths of the ocean because he was getting chased. He was battle hurt. So I decided to join him in a bout of fighting to the death. Luckily, he got out. I had to retreat. But it wasn't just over yet. The reason why I backed out, for now, was because he overpowered me. He had far more damage. And I knew that it was going to be suicidal, essentially. I saw him in the distance after I regenerated my health, and I went back in for round 2, hoping he didn't just heal up. And to my surprise, he did not. And I luckily attacked him just before he managed to regenerate his health. And I knew he was not going to escape this fight. I knew that I had him. I knew that he was going to go down to the floor of this ocean with ease. And he just grew up, and I slaughtered him. On day 9, an albino terror was in front of me. I saw his health, and I went in for another battle. It was constantly battles after battles. I knew that I was becoming a dominant threat. This ginormous hybrid couldn't even handle the Demogorgon. I knew I had him right by his throat, and he was not escaping. Look at the amount of blood that was spewing out of him. The Demogorgon was genuinely a disgusting threat to these hybrids. Following this attack, I knew I had to stay at peace though. I saw these two threats, one had just grew up, and I couldn't take them both on. At the same time, I'm trying to be as aggressive as possible. I want this video to end with good content that you guys can enjoy, rather than being an idiot and gambling these fights. I knew that I had to go in a fight and win confidently, and know that I would win that fight. Because the server got quieter, I decided to change, and I joined Barosaurus Oasis. There was so many Barosauruses. I had never seen anything like it in my entire Dinosaur Simulator career. There was at least 6 Barosauruses. But I knew, as a Demogorgon, I could take them on. The plan was, Barosauruses are slow, so I had to take on the smallest one. They don't do too much damage. Majority of these Barosauruses were juvenile, so I had to pick them apart. I could outrun them, and I can hopefully distance my attacks perfectly. So I took a big fight with one of the smaller ones. and it went out to my favor. This Giraffe Titan flew away as one of the Barosauruses had accidentally killed it. So I went into the depths of the water and waited. And when the time was right, I finished the Barosaurus that I'd initially fought with. The plan was working to my favor. I knew that I could take them out one by one, and it was working super well. So I waited again, and a more older Barosaurus was isolated, so I picked a war of it. However, my time was out. There was a swan that ran me down into the ocean and did not give up. For some reason, it went down faster than I actually did, and he killed me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Smash that like button, smash subscribe button, most importantly, trying to hit 1,000 subscribers, so it would mean so much to me. And if you enjoyed this video and want anything that you guys want me to grow, comment down below any suggestions and I'll do a video on it in the future. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out, yo.